Hey guys, so you want to learn to tune Dodges? Well, here at the Tuning School, we've been teaching people how to tune Dodges for a really long time. And we've refined some fantastic processes for you to learn to tune your Dodge too. And the way that we do it is a very process-oriented pattern. So our way of doing it is simple. You work on a bolt-ons car or a heads cam car or a force induction car. We've got a process for each one of those. And they're all set up based on what it is you're tuning. So if you're tuning on a Hemi, like a 5.7, a 6.1, or a 6.4, like this Challenger here, we've got a course just for you. Maybe you're working on something a little different, like one of the newer Hellcats or Trackhawks or whatnot. We've got a course just for that too. And the cool thing is we've broken down each of these courses by the mods on your vehicle. So if it's bolt-ons or heads cam or forced induction, we've got a process that you can learn to tune that vehicle with. So let's talk about that a little bit further. So engine, absolutely covered in the courses. Transmission, we have an awesome Dodge transmission course where you can learn to tune and have the older Dodge transmissions, 5 speeds, the 6 speeds, even the 8 speeds and the newer stuff too. And also you'll get to fully customize it because the patterns we include are mild, moderate, aggressive, or towing. So you can really dial it in, and you're probably starting to pick up on a pattern here, which is here at the Tuning School, we teach you how to, but also give you options. So you can really customize it to really dial in that drivability or that part throttle or startup or whatever it is that you got issues with, however you want to hone it in and like make the maximum safe horsepower. Those are the processes that we're going to teach you. Now, along those lines, let's talk about how you can learn, because people learn different ways. So the first way that you can learn is at home at your own pace using one of our printed courses. So those courses are typically about 300 pages, they're full color, they have laminates, and all the processes are right there for bolt-ons, heads cam, force induction, whatever it is you're working on. You can literally take the course, work on your vehicle that same day that you get the course and start tuning, which is really awesome. Just like the printed courses, we have the equivalent but online. So if you're an online learner, the processes are all there online, you have an instructor guiding you, and you can watch that at your leisure and proceed at your own pace without limitations, which is really nice. Now also, maybe you're like a hands-on learner and you really want to come to a live seminar, right? We've got hands-on classes that are fantastic. So we have public and private. So in a public class, there'll be 10 to 20 of your peers. You'll be amongst them and you will get plenty of laptop time. We call it keyboard time. We want to alleviate that keyboard anxiety that you have when you go home. So that allows you to really tune the vehicle from scratch, start up, idle, part throttle, full throttle. We're going to do it all together in the class over the course of a couple of days. And we do this across the country. So that's one option for you. Second option is going to be private classes. Private classes are awesome. Same type of format. You're here in a dyno setting with a vehicle, but it's one-on-one with the instructor, which allows you to start wherever you're at and get that much further. So it depends on how you want to learn, but we've got a method for pretty much anybody here. Now, last is probably the biggest track that you can have. We have an awesome membership program. So if you really want to learn how to do Dodges, the whole thing, tuner shops, shops like that, you guys, usually this is the right program for you. And the way this works is simple. You get everything I talked about, but the whole Dodge track. So you get all of the written courses, your Hemi, your Hellcat, all of those things are included. Also the equivalent online courses are included, but also you get some plus. There's some additional things. One of those things that's really valuable is going to be your instructor-led Q&A. So that means that on top of all that stuff, you get the virtual instructor-led question and answer. So that means that you can hop in and say, hey man, I'm working on this, but it's typically a problem for me here, or I'm stumbling with this there. So that'll really help get you from where you're at to where you want to be. And then also on top of that, priority support. Priority support is awesome because you may have a vehicle that you're working with and you're not understanding why it's not responding the way it's supposed to. And we're not going to tune the car for you, but we are going to teach you how to get past your problem. And the way we do that is we get the scan log from you and the tune file from you, and we look it over with you. And we say, hey, here's where this is going wrong. So that's huge in and of itself. And then lastly, we have an awesome Dodge community that's exclusive, and you're welcome to participate in that conversation along with your peers and some instructors as well. So whatever way it is that you prefer to learn, we hope that you'll join us here at the Tuning School, and we're looking forward to helping you on your journey.